Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, new Albaz support. They, recently got the new structure deck that we are getting in a TCG really soon. One of the support cards is in here. At least one of the new cards. A quick play spell that, pops sense. Very similar to Dogmatica, right? But the new cards, two new cards. A new Fallen of Albaz, which it's kind of great. But locks you into, level 8 synchros and fusions for the rest of the entire turn as soon as you use its effect. So you have the capability to special summon your new Fallen of Albaz from the hand, and then at the same time, when it's summoned, to special summon the OG Ecclesia, which is in here from grave, hand, or deck. So that means that you only have to play one Ecclesia, and Sword Soul was in the back of my mind, but in all honesty, Sword Soul is not really playing this one. You don't need that. Plus the awkward lock, locked into level 8 synchro, so the rest of the entire turn makes it, I'm not so sure. Sword Soul doesn't need this one. But a fusion pile, as in with Dracotail, that definitely has a use. But with Magistus, that is, you'll see. So this is a 1.5 card combo, I guess. At least having access to, your Albaz plus any Dracotail card, basically. Using, the fusion to Reborn, going for the Bouncer Artarion to get stuff back from the graveyard. Leave the Ecclesia on the field because, as you know, because of the Magistus engine, you're able to put up the level 8 synchro, which is essentially a floodgate, depending on which card type your opponent is playing, exceeds, links, whatever. You're able to lock your opponent from using effects. So basically the only Magistus for now in the main deck is Crowley, but I mean, for when we are getting that new Magistus card, what is it? Is it Spenta? Spenta, I believe the name is. You can correct me. Discard to search the firewall, normal summon, etc. Then this deck is much more consistent. It's really sick. But here, like, this ends on the new Synchro as well, which basically quick effect, banish itself to special summon stuff to the field, etc. So that special summons the Cartesia, and for Magistus, Cartesia is not new. Magistus engines, Magistus deck featuring Dracotail could already run Cartesia, was already running Cartesia. So an actual duel, because the previous one was against the AI. So using the Ecclesia, banish itself, this triggers the brick of the deck, I guess, the Golden Sword Soul. I guess the card is made for this, or the other way around. The new Synchro was made for the Golden Sword Soul. So Secretarian Dragon to Reborn, basically a non-tuner essentially, which is the Albaz. This goes for the level 8 Synchro play, which equips the Link 1, OG Magistus combos, right? Like you could go for the the invoked one, Caliga. But anyway, so switching plays around a little bit because of Nip. Because, I think this is also one of the newer cards from Magistus, is the fusion here in the middle. It's basically an omni-negation and makes it so that you can do your Dracotail stuff unhindered by Nip, essentially. So let's see, so your opponent is forced to nip early, right? The nip is there, so we are negating that. The cool thing here is that you can just send away the link and then just re-equip it. Do the fusion, that is, that's important. The Synchro special summon cell, it's a quick effect as well, so you can quick effect tag out during their turn. So you'll see, you have a couple of interruptions. Use Flame to negate and draw, potentially drawing hand traps. This is fine, so it's K9. We can use the new Fallen spell to pop something and then Dogmatica style send something from our extra deck to the graveyard. Yugioh is dropped. Let's see, I think we are tagging out. Yeah, special summon Blazing Cartesia. Again, you can special summon it from grave or deck, which is nice. To go for the Fusion Magistus, to equip, take control, right? And essentially, if you have the fusion, could negate more stuff. We still have the Dracotail pile here in this deck, so go for the level 7 one to interrupt and pop the Typhon, and I think that should be it. We still have the Forbidden Crown set. And during the end phase, we again reset due to, I think it was Albion, another quick play spell on the new ones, the Virtuous spell. And the Synchro again returns, so I guess you could potentially play a level 12 Synchro, but the extra deck is really tight. And imagine, speaking of like the deck and extra deck, like currently the deck is counting 40 cards sharp, but I feel that you can definitely go further beyond, as in maybe even 50 cards, looking at polymerization, basically. to kind of decrease the chances of drawing the Sword Soul one. The other ones don't matter that much, but the Sword Soul one is a bit iffy. And yeah, of course, the Spenta, the level 4 discard Searchlight. The card is insane. Insane card. Like, no way we're not getting that card with this support, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. Won't make sense. Burst Protocol. TCG import. Come on. Anyway, so no Albaz stuff this time. So we're not opening with it. I don't think there is a way to pivot into it. I don't think so, at least not during the end phase there is, because I'm running the Springens fusion, but I don't see a need to do that. So let's see, we go for the quick play spell to pop something. I probably should have popped the Exit Rising. Now that I think of it, yeah, this doesn't make sense. I get belt either way, and yeah, well, that play was weak. It is what it is. So Excite Knight, blows away into the entire board. I do use the, the Dracotail in Graveyard to reborn my dragon. But, yeah, there was no reason to chain, because the fusions will just, get popped. So go for a second one to bounce two of them. I'm not so sure. Do we know the last two cards in their hand? I'm not so sure. So let's see. Reborn Gulamel, potential disruption, both, yeah, because the traps are all in the graveyard. And yeah, we kept Ash just in case, right? I don't think there was a reason to Ash before this. And this is more than enough. So here, because we sent the Springens, we can special summon the Albaz from the deck, special summon the Ecclesia, get it out of the deck, and now we can extend. So quick effect, go for the Golden Sword Soul, we know the combo. There is no reason to play into Nip, so go for the Synchro Summon number 2, number 3, and this will be summon number 4, and then eventually attack for a game. Otherwise, again, like, if this wasn't game, you can go for the level 8 Synchro and go from there. Okay, so going second. Let's see, I really needed a Melch army going off. So here, what is it, about 40 cards in the main deck, but Mel has just had a far too great start. Like, this is a bit weakish, right? Like, popping the Meldus monster here, again, like, any follow-up play takes it for them, essentially. Because there is hardly any interruption from my side. Yeah, terraforming is an extender, like any extender, basically. So White Rabbit hits the field, and is there a way to special summon the... these two special summon, yeah, there is, yeah. Hair hits the field as well, and what is it, the link to? Even though Splash Mages hit, Lizardos is still there to get stuff on field. Lowering the attack, which is fine though. I mean, they can still have Dormouse, that's cute. No normal summon use, so... this feels awkward, right? Like now we're losing our entire board, plus Whitebinder. Whitebinder banishing stuff, that hurts a lot. But we have the Albaz in hand, so let's see what we can do. The thing is that as soon as we're using Albaz, we're locking ourselves into, level 8s, fusions or synchros. Okay, they keep extending, and they do sacrifice an Imperm though, so oof, that hurts. I mean, that's a sign of strength. What can you do? So Red Ransom gets another draw, essentially a Surge draw here, more draws. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big issue. So Cryptor hits the field, and Cryptor, that hurts. Looking at my hand, we do have the quick play spell to get rid of something, a big beatstick bomber here in this case. So let's see, we have the... we draw Crown, but it's not going to matter. You'll see, because I think we know both interaction points here. So we special summon Albaz, plus there are still unknown cards as well. So we go for Ecclesia, special summon Golden Sword Soul. They do use 06 to special summon Whitebinder, which we do negate? No, we don't. I think in the long run, what I should have done was, because Cryptor would always have hit the board, because they have the hair in hand as well, but either way, I probably should have used Crown on Whitebinder, that is. Sure, they're forced to, use hair on Cryptor eventually, and then, disrupt. But I think their last card is Impulse, Dominus Impulse, I think, if I remember correctly. So, that was just a far too strong start, but, like, I'm probably moving towards more of a pile fusion deck. Polymerization, make it 50 cards maybe. Being able to run Guardian Chimera is really strong. But I'm looking at, the Magistus engine. Like, as soon as that card is announced for the TCG, ooh, We're playing this stuff. This is really nice, really sweet. Okay, so feel free to leave suggestions for the build, for options, because the pile is wide open. Okay, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.